Hello guys, XP Gamer here with another video. Last video I did an analysis of the Super Mario Odyssey trailer. This video, I'm doing the exact same thing, but instead, I'm looking at this game. Alright, so before we get to the analysis, you may have noticed this view again, and my hands right here again. So, I said that I would get this camera fixed, and I had a screen recorder for the phone, which could easily just let me record the screen and my voice at the same time, so that it would look a lot more clear than this. But, I mean, apparently, my friend over at JTX Gaming, the one who I do the videos with, the one who's in the video that JTX Gaming posted, apparently he was right. I didn't believe him. He said that, well, I did not believe him. I just wasn't sure. He said that this screen recorder that we both used wasn't working anymore, and so apparently he's right. But he found a new one. I'm probably gonna go to that, get the name of it from him later. But this one doesn't work anymore, so that's why you're seeing this view once again. But the only good thing, at least I can just point with my hand where that's at, and I don't have to, like, edit arrows in and stuff if you can't see it. But anyway, let's get into Splatoon 2. So, you can see there's, like, right here, you can see there's new hair colors and stuff for the Inklings, new shirts, stuff like that. But also, there's different, like, you can wear shorts too. Also, this is a new, I forget the name of it, but this stage is new. You can see, like, climbing walls up near the top and stuff, so that's pretty cool. And a no diving sign right here. Or maybe just, like, those squids, like, can die if they swim, because that's how it works for some reason in Splatoon. Something like that, but So here's another view at that stage, and so far you've only seen old weapons, but that's about to change. Right here you can see that there are two guns right here. Let me just zoom out. You can see there's two guns here, so that's something new. Those are the dual Splatlings, you probably already know. Also, those things in the story mode that would get you through from world to world, and sometimes were in stages just as a whole, like the basic of a stage. They're in the main, like, 4v4 mode now, the multiplayer mode, which is, I think that's really cool. And I think this is Moray Towers, if that's what it's called. I think that might be what stage this is. You can see another one over here. And as you are seeing right now, you can actually dash. It's only with this one weapon, the dual Splatlings, or two weapons I should say. But not really, because it's one weapon with just two guns, whatever. But you can dash around with it and evade people's attacks, stuff like that. So this is how you can swap to your characters now. You hit down to go to the spawn point. right to go to some person, left and up for other people, and you press A while holding that direction to super jump. And what I think is really cool, it shows their weapons and their stats for now, so that's really cool. You can so if somebody's being surrounded, and you aren't sure whether to jump to them or not, if they have like a splat roller, maybe you'll be like, oh, well, they can just roll everyone and kill them, so I'll be safe there because everyone will be dead by the time I jump there. And if someone has like a Splatter Shot Junior or something, if that's even in the game, unless they're like a high level, you may not want to jump to them because they might not be able to help you get away from all the enemies. More dashing. This was earlier in the video, but it's here too. You can see this. It's basically like a seeker, but it doesn't seek, but it ricochets off of walls. So that's something new. Here, you see the good guy, bad guy thing. It shows the points and everything like it used to. And there's Judd over here for the good guys. And then, I thought this was like a stuffed animal Judd at first, but it may be a completely different cat now. I'm not really sure, but it's really cool. I told you in the Switch analysis video about like all the new games and stuff, that Splatoon 2 doesn't have any of the old specials, not even like common ones like the Ink Strike and the Kraken. I'm kind of upset they don't have the Kraken or the Ink Strike mainly. But here's one of them. It's like two giant rocket launcher things that just completely rain down on your opponents. Bombs, you see the bombs. This thing would just sprays ink at like an extremely fast rate. It can probably just wipe out anyone it hits. This is like, it's kind of like a moving version of the Ink Strike, because it's a giant cloud that just rains ink everywhere, but it's clearly moving. This, which many people think is inspired off of Overwatch, and I completely agree with that, is a jetpack, and you can shoot like bomb-like projectiles of ink at people from way up in the air. But they also said in the Nintendo Treehouse Live that it will leave you very vulnerable because you'll just be flying up in the air. So really easy to hit, but if you know how to use it right, you may be able to dodge that. Here we see some of the Octo Strikers. We see, I'm not sure if this thing back here was in the previous game. And then we see this thing. I thought it was DJ Octavio at first, but I don't think so. Also, this giant block has like a purple ink face with those sinister green eyes that all of these guys have. And this basically confirms another story mode. And I hope the Octolings are in it too, because the Octoling stages were some of my favorite, where you had to get to the end of the level with Octolings chasing after you. And maybe this time around, Octolings will finally become playable, if you want that. I personally do. I've seen some people who actually don't want that. I'm not sure why. I mean, more playable characters, I don't care who they are. More playable characters is always pretty much good. Unless it's in Smash Bros. Where they have like 10 Fire Emblem characters, but that's a different story. So this, I thought, I didn't really notice it at first. I just assumed it was some other Inkling. But this is clearly Marie. If that's the case, then where is Callie? They're like always together. And this is just Marie. Were they separated? Is this story? Well, this is probably story mode, I'm guessing, because... But what happened to Callie? And you can see pretty much whole completely remade version of Inkopolis. Looks really cool. Looks like unless all these places aren't visitable, there may be a lot more stores and stuff. For like maybe a new store for like the pants, new store for hairstyles, new store for whatever. But that's my analysis for Splatoon 2. It's an amazing game. Well, it probably will be. Cannot wait for it. It looks amazing. I hope it's better than the first one, even though Inkstrike and Kraken aren't in it. But it looks like it can easily beat the first one. And that is my analysis for Splatoon 2. Looks like an amazing game. I cannot wait for it. Hope it's even better than the last one. Leave a like if you like the video, subscribe, comment, all that stuff, and turn on my notifications for more gaming videos like this. I'm trying to do it daily. So, I'm XP Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time.